Alona Movchan is a Ukrainian journalist from Kherson, and she's very active in the field of her NGO and the situation and media in the near frontline territories. So, Alona, the floor is yours. Please exchange with us your experience and the status quo. And thank you for being careful. I know that Alona is now also staying in the bunker.
Hello. Thank you for this time. My name is Alona Movchan and I'm from Kherson. My English is not perfect, but I try to speak as well as I can. I work at the head of the literary and dramaturgical department at the Kherson Kulish Theatre, and as a journalist for Suspilne. I write poetry and prose. I lived under occupation in 2022. I am the wife of a firefighter, rescuer, and the mother of a little boy, Dobromir, who was born a month before the full-scale Russia invasion in Ukraine. I want to start my talk, a brief description of the city of Kherson as it is today. Kherson is not just a front-line city separated from the temporarily occupied left bank of the region by just a few kilometers and 5-7 minutes by boat. This is a city that hears explosions around the clock. Each of us already has a kind of auditory dictionary. We have learned to distinguish between incoming fire and outgoing shots. We know the difference between artillery and drones. We automatically know how many seconds we have to drop to the ground if we hear a whistle. This is not normal, but we live in it. Despite constant shelling, power outage, interruptions in communication, and lack of air, our lives have not stopped. Rather, they have relocated underground. Rescuers, volunteers, doctors, municipal workers, and teachers are all still working. People find the strength not only to survive, but also to help others. The theatre is open now in Kherson, and performances take place in shelters, which women attending in dresses and heels. Personally, I organize literary and musical events called Poetic Wardrobe, Poetyczna Szafa, which has been running for 10 years. But while we used to meet in cafes, now we gather in shelters. Cafes are reopening, libraries hold events, and young people gather for film screening in shelters. It's especially poignant to see couples and young people strolling together. Yes, our streets are dark, schools are empty, buildings destroyed. At night, the street lights don't work. Windows are shuttered and closer to the Dnipro River. People don't turn on light at all. Our city lives until 4 p.m. And after that, you only see people on the streets in certain neighborhoods. Already in autumn, it is impossible to go to a store at 6 p.m., for example. It is dark and frightening. The curfew in our city starts at 9 p.m. and ends at 6 a.m. During this time, being on the streets is forbidden. We are used to keeping our phones charged, water in bottles, and important documents in a go bag by the door. We know what it means not to have a place to live, but not wanting to leave our city. Because home, it's not walls, it's the land you hold onto even in the scariest moment. I speak with certainly as someone who has not even had her own home. We have not given in. We are not victims. We are citizens of our country who choose every day to stand. Even if we stand in the mud, pulling debris from the yard after the latest shelling, even if we stand in complete darkness, holding each other's hands. We understand that we only have today. We don't dwell on childhood traumas or old grievances, nor do the plan 3 years ahead, or even for tomorrow. We are learning to use the moment and feel life in this second, right now. When leaving home, we check Telegram channels for drone activity. Some people, believe it or not, go to buy potatoes carrying a drone detector. We move along relatively safe streets. We don't listen to music in our headphones so as not to miss the beating of an FPV drones or the exit whistle impact. And we know if it whistles, it is not near us. Our children are afraid to go outside because of the air alarm that rolls around. They wake up at night in terror and run to their parents' bed. Yet, at the same time, they know how to enjoy the moment and warm us with their smiles. Yes, sometimes we think about living. We talk about living in peace. But at the same time, we understand there is not refuge in any Ukrainian city. All of Ukraine suffers because Russia is a ruthless and principal enemy. Their souls pass quickly because if everyone leaves, what will become of our Kherson? Only here do we firmly stand on our feet and feel we are exactly where we need to be now in this moment. I say about this. I thank everyone who listens today and understand that Front Line Kherson, it's not just a statistic of shelling. There are living people. There is us. And we hold on as much as possible under those conditions. Regarding Suspilne recently, one of our colleagues was blown up by a petal mine. There are mines disguised and scattered by Russia forces using drones. Any who steps on them detonates. A car driving over one detonates as well. But just imagine, walking through the city, we have to look up because there could be drones, look down because there could be petal mine, and listen carefully because Russian could start shooting from various types of weapons, artillery, tanks, guided bombs, and so on. The air raid alarm in our city only sounds in case of missile danger or threat from Shaheds. It's one of kind of drone. Shelling from artillery or tanks lasts less than a minute from the exit to the impact, and during this time, the alarm does not sound. There is not a warning other than the sound of the outcoming fire. It's a short story about how we live in Kherson. We stay in our home, in our land, and don't want to go to another city because we love our city, we love our land, and um, we hope that left part of our region will be deoccupied in this year, we hope.
Alona, thank you so much. I see already there's a hand. I will let Alexei. I don't see the full name, unfortunately. Alexei, you can comment. Sandakov.
Hello, guten Tag zusammen. I see everyone is speaking English, so I'll support
Yes,
the language. Okay,
this was intention. Yeah.
I'm talking to you currently from Kherson as well. I know Alona very well. Hello, Alona.
Oh.
Thanks for the big report. I would like not to draw such a dark and black picture that I've heard just now, though it's horrible and terrible, of course, but there's life in our city, and there are a lot of initiatives that are currently at the start and developing. And I would like to shed some light on what's happening here. The city of Kherson, maybe you don't know, is divided in two halves by the railway. Everything that is to the south from the railway up to the river is currently under big danger. What's behind the railway to the north is more or less a safe area, and the business, I wouldn't say it's thriving, but it has a chance to develop. We can see cafes, we can see people walking, we can even see girls making photos for Instagram in the street. So I wouldn't I wouldn't see the whole picture so dark. Though for a normal person from Europe, this would be quite engaging at first.
Alexei, thank you very much. I know also that you have expressed your willingness to share your expertise, and it's very important to hear you directly on the person. But also it would be interesting for your input in the further conversation, if you don't mind, because your experience and your projects are also very needed afterwards. And now we will give the floor also to the further speakers. Thank you very much for coming to the floor as well. For those who added themselves a bit later, I will just put some organizational topic again. If you have any questions, please write them on the chat. If you have any inputs as well, we will try to stick for the line. We now have a speaker session, and then we have the floor for the exchange, and all the experts as well, same as Alexei, will also have the time to exchange. From my part, I wanted to thank Alona very much for taking her time also to share your expertise. One question from my side: despite all this, and it was very hard not listening without crying, actually, because it's drastic. Still, it's drastic, the situation within the war. You, as a professional within the media, what, maybe a short answer, how do you see the most challenging areas for you? Maybe what would you expect from the German side to support more of your work, or how can we stand on your side more effectively?
At first, I want to say to Alexei, thank you. I thought that business work, theater work, and we live in Kherson, but it's not normal life, because we live and Russia every day attacked our city. I think I say it about this. It's very dangerous live in our city, and sometimes that people from another city go to Kherson, they say to me about this, and it's my emotion. I live here, I want to live here, but it's my emotion in this time. And about support, I think that more big support is a stopped war, is the occupied left part of our region, and another territory that are occupied now, because our people want to live with a Ukrainian flag, and understand that they want to come back to Ukraine, to our home.
From the media's perspective, do you find there's enough depiction of what is going on in Kherson around the world? If the media in the world are covering the things you see with your own eyes, can we also make the input there?
Often in Kherson work media from different countries of work. Also, I sometimes work with media. Also, I do video and send you for you, and you can send this video to another people here in this chat. And also, we often speak with different journalists from another country, from another city of Ukraine and another country, and say about situation in Kherson, and they do some video or text about Kherson, and I think it will be good if this video and text will be more big. Yeah.
Alona, thank you very much. If you would kindly share your contact data as well, maybe email, and our participants, and I see now it's 45 of us online, if they will wish to also additionally ask you questions, maybe for media presence, etc., they can contact you directly. I also would like to share a link on the current or recent documentary from a British journalist who lives and works in Ukraine, Caroline Robertson, about the farmers of Kherson. So please watch this as well. And for my German colleagues, I advise this to make a share on your platforms as well, so people know more about resilience and the state of war in Kherson region. Alona, thank you very much. It was very kind of you, and please keep safe and still stay safe. Here we see also the context from Alona. Thank you.